Hey guys, welcome to Starting Out Solitary. I'm your Thursday host, Michelle, and this week's topic is Mundane Magic. When I hear the phrase mundane magic, the first thing I think about is stuff I do just on a daily basis. Like, there's certain things I like to do a lot, like visualizing open parking spots or visualizing a short line at the store or wherever I'm going, or a positive outcome at work or whatever. And these are things I do, like if I'm driving somewhere that I know I'm going to need to get in and out of quick and I need to make sure I get a good spot, I'll just visualize in my head for maybe, 30 seconds, not even very long. I'll visualize that open spot in the front, that one spot that I like to get, or same thing goes at work. I'll visualize like a good outcome with X, Y, and Z. And so when I think of mundane magic, I think of stuff like that I do on the fly, that it just kind of pops up and I just do it. Another thing that when I think of mundane magic is kitchen witchery. Like when I'm stirring soup, I'm putting intention into there. Like, this is going to be good, they're going to love it, etc., etc. So that's what I think of when I think of mundane magic, and quite frankly, I do that way more than formal magic, like, planning out a spell or, performing a spell at my altar at home. I actually do way more mundane magic than I do formal magic or planned out spells and rituals and stuff like that. But I'm a big, huge fan of projecting or planning out your day, or visualizing what you want ahead of time. And to me, the best time to do that is right before you fall asleep and as soon as you wake up. And every night I will, either repeat a phrase in my head or visualize a certain scenario or a certain scene in my head that I want to play out the next day. And, I don't use words like, I really want to have a good day tomorrow, I want to have a great day tomorrow. I phrase it more like, I'm going to have a good day, it's going to be absolutely fantastic, I'm going to feel great, I already feel great. I do it in present tense. And I shit you not, man, it happens 99% of the time. Whatever I visualize or, project out there usually happens in some form or another. And they always say, if you want to implant something into your subconscious, the best time to do that is, right before you're falling asleep, like in that sleepy stage when you're in between awake and asleep, or when you're trying to, relax and fall asleep, and then as soon as you wake up. Those are the best times to implant stuff into your subconscious. And what your subconscious believes, in my opinion, becomes real. So, same thing when it comes to like trying to change core beliefs. You work on it before you go to bed and when you first wake up, and you'll have better success. So when, people say mundane magic, that's the kind of stuff I think of. Just stuff you do on the fly, or, in your head, without any tools, without any fancy setup, without any whatever. Mental magic, really. That's pretty much what I think of. I don't really, like Zeffie said earlier in the week, I don't really care for the term mundane. It just sounds so boring and blah and like insignificant. And it's really not. It's actually can be quite powerful if you, put your energy into it and your intent and your thought into it. Like I said, I usually don't have a problem. I'm not aiming for crazy stuff like, winning $1 million or something crazy. It's things I know are possible, that I believe are possible. And while I do believe it's possible for me to win the lottery, I've been saying this since I was like 12 years old, and my family, my friends laugh at me, but I tell them, look, I'm going to be a millionaire. It's just, that's how it's going to be. I don't know when, but it's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen, and I'm going to be a millionaire, whether it's through the lottery or through some other avenue. I'm going to eventually be a millionaire. And they just look at me and they're like, sure, but, I'm trying to, I try to pump that into my subconscious. Like, you know, I'm going to, this is me. I'm a millionaire. You know, obviously when I'm doing mental magic on the daily, I'm not aiming for stuff like that. It's stuff that I know is achievable and it's completely possible. And the times that I forget to do, especially the parking lot thing, if I forget to visualize ahead of time about getting a good spot, every single time I forget, I end up having to walk 5 miles to wherever I need to go. Every time. It's so weird. And that, to me, that just proves to me that, you know, your intent and your focus and your energy, it works. It does stuff. So yeah, that's about all I have to say on that one. I hope you guys found this helpful, and I hope you guys are having a great week.